Hey y'all, I am doing a video on the accent tag, about a year late. It's 2013 and everybody did this back in 2011. But I'm interested in accents and I decided to go look up Louisiana accents just because I felt like hearing some. And I got the idea to do one myself. So, I'll start off by saying my name is Caitlin, and I am from South Louisiana, in the very heart of Cajun country. So I have a list of words here, that I got from the other accent tags, and I will put the list of words below in the description. So I will start off with ant, roof, route, wash, all, theater, iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, shore, data, ruin, crayon. Although we don't call them crayons, we call them colors. Since I was little, that's what we always call them. We don't call them crayons. It's like, hey, go give me the blue crayon. No, we say, hey, give me the blue color. Give me the red color. And then it's not color. We don't say color. We say color. Ends with an A. New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, spitting image, avenue, address, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, syrup, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, and envelope. And that is the list of words that was on the original accent tag. But looking at other people's videos, I find there's a lot of other words that people pronounce differently that might show an accent a little better than some of these words on the original list. So I will read a few of those. Tire, hair, crackerjack, doorknob, fever, ask. Although here we say axe, like an axe, A-X, instead of ask. We say axe. Spider, demeanor, leisure. Although it's spelled leisure, we say leisure. Just like we're talking in a regular sentence, we're like, oh, I went on a leisure tour. Or, I got a fever. Not fever, I got a fever. Or, oh my God, there's a spider over there. We don't say spider. We drop the ER on everything, and we put an A. So if it's a word that ends in ER, or anything like that ends in an E or an or, we just drop it and we put an A. Like tire, I say tire. Crackerjack is how I say it. Spider, I say spider. Leisure. And one of the one of the kind of phrases that we say in a sentence is might have, but instead of saying might have, we say might've. I might have went to the grocery store 2 weeks ago. It's like we spell it. You would say it as if you were spelling it M-I-T-A, might've. And a lot of people also, I know I say this all the time, but there's a lot of people also that say this too here. Golly. Not like golly. No, like golly. That was a big old alligator. Or just you say golly for anything that's like unbelievable. You could probably compare that to people in like Michigan that say wicked. Like we just say golly. I can't believe I just did that. Or, golly, that dude was so drunk. Yeah. And, oh, also I forgot, Coke. Instead of Coke, like, the carbonated beverage, we say, actually, that's a question. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, let me read the questions now. What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? TP in a toilet papering. What is the bug that when you touch it, it curls into a ball? Roly-poly. What is the bubbly carbonated drink called? That's what I was talking about a little while ago. Anything bubbly or carbonated we call a Coke. Or I call a Coke. Could be a Dr. Pepper, could be a Sprite. A Sunkiss, call it a Coke. Although my husband grew up 10 miles down the road from me, in a different town, and he calls it a pop. I don't call it a pop. I didn't grow up calling it a pop. Just call it a Coke. And what do you call gym shoes? Tennis shoes. What do you say to address a group of people? Hey, y'all. That's what I do most of the time. I say, hey, y'all. I don't say anything else. What do you call the kind of spider that has an oval-shaped body and extremely long legs? Daddy long legs. What do you call your grandparents? Mama and granddad on my dad's side, and Mama and Papa on my mama's side. What do you call the wheel contraption in which you carry groceries to the supermarket? That is a buggy, and sometimes I call it a basket, but most of the time I call it a buggy. And what do you call it when rain falls while the sun is shining? I would say that's called a sun shower or a sunstorm. And I've heard a few other people on other tags say the devil's beating his wife. And I've never heard of that one before in my life, before I saw a tag saying that. Maybe there's a story behind that, the devil's beating his wife. Maybe I should ask my grandma about that or something. Old people know things that young people don't know, so maybe they call it that for a reason, you know. Maybe there's like some history behind that saying. And what do you call the thing that you change the TV channel with? Remote. Just a remote. Not a clicker, not a buzzer, not a whatever.